It's just freedom. It's freedom to be able to pack up and go whenever you want and not be such a big, expensive ordeal, or these road trips that you kind of fantasize about in the back of your mind for a long time become reality because it's not so expensive. Being able to go where we want and when we want and having everything be ready. It's so easy as a small family to just go because everything's in there. The only thing we have to put in there really is like food and clothes. Now, and with 2 big dogs and Hagen, I mean, we still have plenty of room in our little tuna can.
It's easy to get in these small camp spots, turn around. You know, it's actually, it goes awesome off-road. I don't camp in campgrounds very often, so the capability of this camper was perfect for it.
We tossed around a different brand, and then as soon as we kind of stepped into the first R-Pod, we were like, oh wow. We had looked at the R-Pods online and kind of, you know, done research on them, but as soon as you see them in person, they kind of speak for themselves. You know, and all the different layouts for these little tiny campers. I mean, there's a lot of options. These little tiny creatures are creatures of habit. So they want to eat breakfast at the same time. They want to take a bath at the same time. They want to do things while we're camping that we do at home too. And the TV kind of brings the home with us. Having a bed and being able to turn that on and kind of close the door and get him to wind down by himself has been really big for me and Seth. It kind of allows us to laugh and tell stories by the fire and not be looking at our phone or, you know, being really unplugged and actually paying attention to what's going on. I think sometimes as young families, you know, downtime, it's like, oh, let's check Facebook or things like that. Being out here, you can't do that.
You know, that's time you need to spend together as a couple, you know.
And as a young, as a young married couple with a 4-year-old, I think that one-on-one time is really important.
It makes memories, simple as that. I mean, Hagen's never gonna remember getting a $250 BMX bike. He's gonna remember going camping and going hunting.
Well, and that was a big thing too when we bought the R-Pod. And I was chatting with my dad and he said, listen, Shayna, what do you remember about growing up? And I'm like, I remember going to the lake and I remember camping. And he said, it sounds to me like you bought some memories, not a camper.